Good day, dear students. Today I'm here to teach you the course Total Quality Management. It's MGT567. What I would like to first do is introduce myself, and then we will go on with the course contents, and I'll give you an explanation of that. So the course that we're going to be doing is Total Quality Management. Now, I'll give you an introduction of myself. My name is Dr. Zahra Bukhari. I'm a double PhD in Management Sciences, Business Administration exactly, and Literature and Linguistics from Indiana University, Bloomington, Indiana, USA. I'm currently working at Comsats University, Islamabad campus. Now, if we speak about the contents of this course, Total Quality Management, our course objectives, first of all, let's discuss the course objectives that you will be learning. The first thing is the operation management is a study of the design, analysis, decision making, and operations of activities for the production and delivery of goods and services. The course emphasizes processes. So your theory course outline would be that the one that we're going to be following is a process is set by of interrelated work activities characterized by specific inputs and value-adding tasks that produce specific outputs. So the first part of this course, which we are going to be doing, would be relating to productivity. We'll delve upon examples of a number of processes and help in learning how to describe a process with a flow diagram. The students will also learn to measure key process parameters like capacity and lead time, and to improve a process through approaches like finding and removing bottlenecks or better division of the work among the people involved in the process. The second part of the course afterwards would be relating to quality focuses on process improvement, and we'll examine some classic ideas in quality management as well as recent ideas about restructuring processes for increased performance. So those are your contents and your objectives. Now, if we move on, we would be discussing, first of all, we'll go with an explanation or a definition of your course so that it's easy for you to understand. So students, when we speak about our course contents, now when we go in detail, I'll break it down into, I gave you the briefings of what the objectives of our course are and how it's going to be. But now when we're going exactly the slides and the topics that I'm going to be teaching you, so breaking that down into the contents would be that we would be first studying the definition of total quality management. Then we are going to be studying defining quality, differences between manufacturing and service organizations, cost of quality, then the evaluation of total quality management. Then we're going to be studying about the gurus, quality gurus, the 4 gurus that are important, then the philosophy of TQM, customer focus, continuous improvement, benchmarking, employee empowerment. After that, then we're going to continue with it, and we're going to be studying about team approach, use of quality tools, product design, quality function deployment, customer requirements, competitive evaluation, product characteristics, the relationship matrix, the trade-off matrix, setting targets, reliability, process management, managing supplier quality, quality awards and standards, the Malcolm Baldrige Natural Quality Award, then the Deming Prize, ISO 9000 standards, ISO 14000 standards, then the basics of total quality management. Then we're going to be studying the 4 quality imperatives, the origins of quality movement, the contributions of Deming, Stewart, and Juran, the growth of interest in quality. Then we're going to be studying quality as an absolute, the relative notion of quality, 2 concepts of quality, the consumer role in quality, quality control, quality assurance, and total quality, the educational product, and service quality, TQM, some misconceptions, continuous improvements, Kaizen, changing cultures, the upside down organization, internal customers, internal marketing, the quality of learning, barriers to introducing TQM, 4 gurus, Deming on quality failure, the manager's role in tracking or tackling failure, then Deming's profound system of knowledge, the 80-20 rule, strategic quality management, 0 defects, Crosby's improvement program. And then further we're going to be studying Peters on leadership, quality circles, institutional life cycle theory, TQM organizations, leadership, teamwork, knowledge, implications for managers, knowledge and Kaizen, tools, brainstorming, fishbone or Ishikawa diagrams. Then we're going to further study about force field analysis, process charting, flow charts, Pareto analysis, career path mapping, measurement, budgeting, the link between empowerment and delegated resource allocation models, then professional managerial era, 1950, and quality assurance, quality focus approach to management, then the historic development of total quality, then total quality management and total organization excellence, the stages of replacement, a new paradigm, themes 1, the new paradigm, theme 2, organizational systems, theme 3, continuous improvement, the relationship between quality and competitiveness, integrating people and performance through quality management, then views on quality, fundamentals of total quality and rater's view. Then we will be studying quality in manufacturing, quality in services, principles of total quality, leadership and strategic planning, total quality management and global competitive advantage, quality as a strategy, 9 discussion skills, the transcendent view of quality, the concept of customer value, WTO, shifting focus of corporate culture and organizational model of management, defining quality, quality management and links with profitability, creating business excellence, chain reaction and profitability, CPOC analysis, then quality terminology, elements of a total quality culture. Then we're going to be further studying the roles of a quality leader, strategic planning for quality and advanced quality management tools, conducting the SWOT analysis, then the functional structure and operations. The functional structure inhibits process improvement, redesigning organizations for quality, process versus function. Then we're going to be studying advanced quality management tools, strategy implementation, problem solving for total quality, types of total quality teams, understanding empowerment for total quality in customer-supplier relationship, introduction to empowerment, continuum of employee involvement practices, change the reward system, then the customer-supplier chain, creativity and innovation, ethics and corporate social responsibility. Ethics and corporate social responsibility also we'll be studying in detail. Then the conceptual foundations, relativism, utilitarianism, and a mixed ethical model, ethics in practice, the manager's role, 5 dimensions of service quality, challenge analysis matrix, define vision, mission, measures, and guiding principles, tools to transform, critical success factors, summary and significance. And the books that we're going to be using in our course that I would refer to you, or from which we've taken some material to use, is Total Quality Management in Education, 3rd edition by Edward Salas. Then the second book is Quality Management by Graham Knowles, 2011. Then we taught you from chapter number 5 of Total Quality Management. Then Principles of Total Quality, 3rd edition, Vincent K. Omachuno, PhD, Joel E. Ross, PhD. Then the 5th book is Total Quality Management, Copyright, Virtual University of Pakistan. We took some notes from there also. Then the number 6th is Fundamentals of Total Quality Management, Jens Dalgaard,
K. Christensen and Gopal K. Kanji. So the last book, what we studied, we've taken material from these 6 books, and we are going to teach you all of these course contents that we've spoken about. Now from here, next we're going to start with the definition and the explanation of our course, and starting teaching you what total quality management is all about.
Now, if we talk about total quality management, which in short would be TQM, the definition of that would be that the continuous process of reducing or eliminating errors in manufacturing, streamlining supply chain management, improving the customer experience, and ensuring that employees are up to speed with their training. The second point would be total quality management aims to hold all parties involved in the production process as accountable for all overall quality of the final product or service. So basically, it's all about how a company is working and how they maintain their quality in different parts of the company, like in manufacturing, in supply chain, in customer experience, which is very important also. And everyone working in an organization is responsible to maintain that quality. Now, total quality management, TQM, was developed by William Deming, a management consultant whose work had great impact on Japanese manufacturing. While TQM shares much in common with the Six Sigma improvement process, it is not the same as Six Sigma. So while it focuses on ensuring that internal guidelines and process standards reduce errors, Six Sigma looks to reduce defects. तो इसमें थोड़ा सा डिफरेंस आ जाता है आपके कि टोटल क्वालिटी मैनेजमेंट विलियम डेमिंग ने जिस तरह स्टार्ट किया, वो मैनेजमेंट कंसल्टेंट थे. नाउ अगर हम देखें तो TQM को हम कह सकते हैं कि वो सिक्स सिग्मा से मिलता जुलता है या कुछ चीज़ें शेयर करते हैं इन कॉमन. सो इम्प्रूवमेंट प्रोसेस जो है सिक्स सिग्मा का, बट फिर भी वो एक जैसा नहीं है. So, while focusing, हम कहेंगे कि guidelines and processes जो TQM के हैं, it focuses on ensuring that internal guidelines and process standards reduce errors. So, internally वो ऐसे guidelines या जो processes हैं, वो errors को reduce करेंगे या आपके यानी ताकि कोई organization में mistakes ना हो. But Six Sigma looks to reduce the defects. So, फर्क दोनों में सिर्फ ये आ जाता है कि सिक्स सिग्मा जो है वो डिफेक्ट्स को रिड्यूस कर रहा है और वो एरर्स को. So there is a difference between defects and errors. Now, total quality management, when we explain it, an integrated effort. It's designed to improve quality, performance at every level of the organization. So, customer, there are two things that come into it, and then the first part would be that customer defined quality. Now, the meaning of quality as defined by the customer. So, not only an integrated effort to design to improve quality and to give better quality and performance, but also a customer defined quality. That means that what is defined by the customer. Now, in this chapter, you will learn that making quality a priority means putting customer needs first. So, first of all, when we are going through the basics of the course, we'll first study how customer needs are important. Now, in any organization, let it be educational or any company or any business, everywhere customer satisfaction is important. So it means meeting and exceeding customer expectations by involving everyone in the organization through an integrated effort. So, सिर्फ आपका यानी कंपनी की एक्सपेक्टेशंस के हिसाब से काम नहीं चलना चाहिए, बल्कि सब आपके जो वर्कर्स हैं, they have to be involved in this process. Everyone in the organization need to be in integrated effort, trying to improve the quality of whatever services or product that they are providing. Now, total quality management is an integrated organizational effort designed to improve quality at every level. So it's not just at one specific thing, but at every level it's important. Now in this chapter you will learn about the philosophy of TQM, its impact on organizations, and its impact on your life. So you will learn that TQM is about meeting quality expectations as defined by the customer. So this is called customer defined quality. अब जब हम कस्टमर डिफाइंड क्वालिटी पढ़ रहे थे अभी इससे पिछली स्लाइड में, तो हमने ये चीज़ देखी कि वो कस्टमर की एक्सपेक्टेशंस के ऊपर जो है डिपेंड करता है. नाउ इन दिस चैप्टर जैसे है कि हम फिलॉसफी TQM की पढ़ेंगे. सो उसमें ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस पे उसका इम्पैक्ट, हाउ इट इम्पैक्ट्स एन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, अ वर्क प्लेस, और even in your daily life, and then meeting those quality expectations as defined by the customer. So that would be called specifically, जो customer की definition के ऊपर expectation, quality expectations हैं customer की, उस पे यानी पूरा उतरना, that is something that is important, and that would be called customer defined quality. Now, however, defining quality is not as easy as it may seem, because different people have different ideas of what constitutes high quality. Let's begin by looking at different ways in which quality can be defined. So there are several ways to define quality, and everyone has their own perception of defining quality. Now, everyone has had experiences of poor quality when dealing with business organizations. So first of all, we'll go through some examples of people who were not satisfied, or customers not satisfied with their experiences in organizations and the quality that wasn't maintained. Now, these experiences might involve an airline, let's say for example, that has lost a passenger's luggage. So sometimes maybe when you have traveled, you also see कि आप एक flight लेते हैं and sometimes आपका baggage lose हो जाता है या miss हो जाता है, misplace हो जाता है और बाद में आपको deliver किया जाता है. So that's when you as a customer are not satisfied, when that specific organization or airline is not providing you with the complete services that you demand. So these experiences, like I said, a dry cleaner that has left clothes wrinkled or stained, that could be another example. Now, poor course offerings and scheduling at your college in educational fields, if the course contents are not sufficient according to your specific needs, or maybe the scheduling at your college. So even in educational field, it is very, it matters a lot. A purchased product that is damaged or broken, you buy something and it's not working, that's another way. Or a pizza delivery service that is often late or delivers the wrong order. These are all examples of poor service quality. Now, the experience of poor quality is exacerbated when employees of the company either are not empowered to correct quality inadequacies, or do not seem willing to do so. So, poor quality कहाँ पे आती है? जब employees जो हैं कंपनी के, या तो वो उनके पास ये power नहीं है quality correct करने के लिए, ठीक है, कि वो बेहतर क्वालिटी दे सके, या उनकी अपनी नेग्लिजेंस है, उनके अपनी inadequacies हैं, ठीक है, जो वो खुद उस पे आपको क्वालिटी प्रोवाइड करने में निगलेक्ट करते हैं, ठीक है, और they're not maybe willing to do so, or they don't want to. So we have all encountered service employees who do not seem to care, and that's also, you must have also seen that in your daily life. Now, the consequences of such an attitude are lost customers and opportunities for competitors to take advantage of the market need. The consequences of such an attitude are lost to customers because the opportunities for the competitors, when if somebody isn't providing better quality in their organization, then obviously the competitors will have more access to that market, and they might take that certain organization's position. They would take over it. So they would draw the market towards them, and the organization or whatever company would be losing business then. So that's why having this quality, total quality management in every institution or every organization is very important. Now, in Pakistan, very few companies are following the main terms, but in general, they should be made common. For every business to be successful, they need to have rules to maintain the quality. Now, successful companies understand the powerful impact customer-defined quality can have on business. So, जो बड़ी कंपनीज हैं, जो सक्सेसफुल हैं कंपनीज, वो ऑलरेडी ये चीज़ जानती हैं कि कस्टमर की जो डिफाइंड क्वालिटी अगर आप उनको प्रोवाइड करेंगे तो आपका बिजनेस सक्सेस में जाएगा. ठीक है, यू वोंट लूज from at least that side. Now, for this reason, now business जो है, it's not a must कि आपका सिर्फ product हो. ठीक है, आपका universities, they are also a part of that. Universities, the students and their parents, they are the ones who are giving the business to the universities or colleges. So once again, that also matters that they have to maintain quality or complete quality standards. Then if there is, let's say, a company who's selling some product, now in their product they have to give quality also, maintain quality. Now for this reason, many competitive firms continually increase their quality standards. So sometimes if in successful companies, if they're very sure of the quality that they want to maintain, then the competition, the people in competition or the firms, the competitive firms, they will also try to increase their quality standards. Now for example, let's say that both the Ford Motor Company, which is very famous in the US, and the Honda Motor Company have recently announced that they are making customer satisfaction their #1 priority. So both of them are in competition. They're both top dealers in cars. So even Ford and Honda, they have announced that they're trying to satisfy their customers at any cost. Now, the slow economy back in 2003 impacted sales in the auto industry. So there was an economy crash in 2003, and that impacted these both the car companies especially, or auto industry. So both firms believe that the way to rebound is through improvements in quality, and each has outlined specific changes to their operations. So जैसे हमने मिसाल दी फोर्ड एंड होंडा मोटर कंपनीज की, तो उन लोगों ने एक तो ये कि उन्होंने कस्टमर का सेटिस्फैक्शन को अपनी प्रायोरिटी रखा, #1 पे रखा. सेकंड, उन्होंने ये बिलीव उनकी ये थी कि they would a way to rebound, यानी वापस बिजनेस में आने के लिए. ठीक है, आफ्टर दैट इकोनॉमी, स्लो इकोनॉमी का जो क्रैश हुआ, तो उसके बाद दोबारा से अपने बिजनेस को बढ़ाने के लिए they have to improve their quality. So each had outlined specific changes. उन्होंने अपने operations में changes लेके आए, जिससे they decided that they could maybe succeed in getting more business. Now, Ford is focusing on, these are just examples that I'm giving you of different businesses that might be helpful in you understanding what total quality management is all about. So Ford is focusing on tightening already strict standards in their production process and implementing a quality program called Six Sigma. So, defects. Now, Six Sigma points out and reduces defects like we just studied previously. Now, Ford is focusing on, वो focus कर रहे हैं कि they should tighten their standards and their production process ताकि उनके defects जो है वो reduce हो सके, कोई भी उनके इन्हीं motor cars में. And they're implementing that quality program Six Sigma on that. Now, Honda, on the other hand, is focused on improving customer-driven product design. So, Honda दूसरी साइड पे वो अपना डिफेक्ट्स दूर कर रहे हैं अपने क्वालिटी प्रोग्राम बढ़ाने के लिए. Honda जो है वो फोकस कर रहा है कस्टमर ड्रिवन प्रोडक्ट डिजाइन पे, more on the design of the cars. Now, although both firms have been leaders in implementing high quality standards, they believe that customer satisfaction is still what matters most. So, even though कि ये दोनों बहुत बड़ी firms हैं, and they are the leaders in their brands and all over the world, but they still believe in quality standards. And that is why they're excelling in their work. So they believe that customer satisfaction is still what matters most. So obviously, if customers are satisfied, then the more the customers would satisfaction, the more their cars would sell. Now, if we start defining quality, the definition of quality depends on the role of the people defining it. Like I said, everybody has a different perception of quality, and they would be defining it in their own special way. So it depends on the different people. Most customers have a difficult time defining quality, but they know it when they see it. So maybe defining it would be difficult, but they do know when they see that, yes, this stuff or this product or whatever services they're getting are of quality. Now, for example, although you probably have an opinion as to which manufacturer of athletic shoes provides the highest quality, it would probably be difficult for you to define your quality standard in precise terms. So maybe आपके shoe company athletic shoes में we have different brands. We have Adidas, we have Nike, for example. So maybe those you might be one of those customers who would think that one specific brand has the highest quality. Let's say, for example, here that Nike is much better than Adidas. So we would, my opinion would be that Nike has better quality. Now, that would be my personal opinion, you see. So defining quality per person is in a different view. Somebody else might think that Adidas is a better, highest quality. So it would be a little difficult to define the quality standard in precise terms, in exact terms. हम बताना मुश्किल होगा कि हर किसी का एक perception, एक समझने का तरीका या quality को judge करने का तरीका different है. Now, also your friends may have different opinions regarding their athletic shoes are of highest quality. Like I said, if I think Nike is good, maybe a friend of mine would think that Adidas is better. So there are different standards of judging how quality according to person. Now, the difficulty in defining quality exists regardless of product. So, and this is true for both manufacturing and service organizations. So, अगर हम quality को define करते हैं तो सबसे ज़्यादा difficulty जो है defining quality exists जो है regardless of the product. उसको define करना बहुत मुश्किल है कि हम quality किसको कहते हैं किसी भी एक product में, चाहे वो manufacturing में है, चाहे वो service organizations में. So education, universities, colleges, those would be service organizations, and manufacturing would be where you're getting products, let's say, for example, as the athletic shoes or auto companies. Now, think about how difficult it may be to define quality for products such as airline services, child daycare facilities, college classes, or even OM textbooks. So, सिर्फ अगर आप अपने माइंड में ये देखिए कि सोच के कि क्वालिटी अगर आप डिफाइन करना चाहें तो एग्जैक्टली इट्स सो डिफिकल्ट टू डिफाइन क्वालिटी कि अगर आप किसी एयरलाइन सर्विसेज की क्वालिटी आप डिफाइन करना चाह रहे हैं तो दैट वुड बी वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू पिन पॉइंट कि एग्जैक्टली क्या आप उसमें जो है ना किस स्टैंडर्ड के बेस के ऊपर आप उसको क्वालिटी जज करें. देन चाइल्ड डे केयर में भी facilities में college classes में now how can you say that one place has wonderful classes or high quality and the other one doesn't. So further complicating the issue is that the meaning of quality has changed over time. So not only is it difficult to define quality as it is, but over time there has been changes in the perception of quality also. So today, there is no single universal definition of quality. Now, some people view quality as performance to standards. Others view it as meeting the customer's needs or satisfying the customer. let's look at some of the more common definitions of quality. So we'll further go on and study about more common definitions, but mostly when some people would performance to standards में शायद उसको जज करें, या फिर उसको कस्टमर की नीड्स मीट करने पे जो है, अगर कोई कंपनी या ऑर्गेनाइजेशन या एनी सर्विस प्रोवाइडर और एनी मैन्युफैक्चरर इज complying with customers' needs, then that means that they are of high quality or satisfying the customer. Now, when we come into the specifications, there are some things that when defining quality we could go with the basics. Now, conformance to specifications would be one. Now, conformance to specifications would be how well a product or service meets the targets and tolerances determined by its designers. So, सबसे पहले अगर हम conformance to specifications में देखें तो हम देखेंगे कि कोई भी product या service जो provide कर रही है organization, वो अपने targets and tolerances जो उनके designers ने determine किए हैं उसको meet कर रहा है, वो targets achieve कर रहे हैं. Then the second would be fitness for use, a definition of quality that evaluates how well the product performs for its intended use. So, fitness for use, अब ये देखना है कि quality, definition of quality हम ये देख सकते हैं कि कोई भी product है, ठीक है, उसका intended use है, let's say for example 1 year की guarantee देते हैं हम, guarantees होती हैं आपके जैसे कि there is 1 year guarantee on this product and it shouldn't go bad before that. But what if that product goes bad before that time period of 1 year? Then the company is responsible to either replace it or repair it. So, defining quality in that sense that a product, they need to build it or manufacture it in such a way that it would last for 1 whole year without any defects. Then the next point would be value for price paid. So, are we getting the same value of whatever product or service for the price that we're paying? Are we getting the return for that? Quality defined in terms of product or service, usefulness for the price paid. So, is the product or service that useful, and does it deserve the particular price that they have set for it? Then support services. So, quality defined in terms of the support provided after the product or service is purchased. So, support services would be, let's say, like I said, I explained before that a company giving a guarantee, let's say, for 1 year. Nowadays, you buy cell phones and you have a 1 year guarantee. So, if anything goes wrong in that cell phone, then the company is responsible to repair it for you if it's within the warranty time. So, that would be support services. Then you have in household goods also, when you, let's buy, say that you buy an AC or a fridge from a particular company, not from a retailer but a proper company, then that company is responsible to provide you the services also related to it. So, support services would be quality defined in terms of the support provided after the product or service is purchased. So, a customer would go ahead and he would buy a product or already use a service, and then later on the company providing the service to maintain the quality of that. If anything goes wrong, then the companies are responsible to comply to the customer. Now, if we go into detail in speaking about conformance to specifications. Now, conformance to specifications, like I said, measures how well the product or service meets the target and tolerances determined by its designers. For example, now, the dimensions of a machine part may be specified by its design engineers at 3.05 inches. So, let's say हम example लेके करते हैं कि कोई भी machine part है, उसके जो engineers, design engineers हैं, उन्होंने उसको specify किया है कि वो 3.05 inches पे होगा. Now, this would mean that the target dimension is 3 inches, but the dimensions can vary between 2.95 and 3.05 inches. So, target dimensions जो है वो 3 inches है, ठीक है, but dimensions vary भी हो सकते हैं. Point के हिसाब से 5 point कम भी हो सकता है, बढ़ भी सकता है. Now, similarly, Another example would be the wait for hotel room service may be specified as 20 minutes. So, but there may be an acceptable delay of an additional 10 minutes. So, हम अगर conformance to specifications देखेंगे जो भी targets हमने set किए हैं, does our quality or our service meet that specific target? Now, for example, दूसरा example हमने दिया कि let's say कि आपने होटल में आप स्टे कर रहे हो एंड रूम सर्विस की डिलीवरी जो है आप कोई ऑर्डर करते हो तो रूम सर्विस डिलीवरी का टाइम उन्होंने 20 मिनट्स रखा है, ठीक है. Even go to a restaurant maybe and sometimes you ask them how long it's going to take when you order food to take away and they would say 15 to 20 minutes. So they're specifying 20 minutes. Now the acceptable delay would be an additional 10 minutes at the max. But if they take longer than that, that means that they are not providing the proper quality then of their time management. So also consider the amount of light delivered by a 60-watt light bulb. So another example would be कि आप 60-watt light bulb के उनसे जो रोशनी आती है उसको आप चेक करें. If the bulb delivers 50 watts, it does not conform to specifications. अगर 60 watt बल्ब लिखा है, ठीक है, so उसको 60 watt की ही बराबर लाइट देनी है. It cannot give 50 watts because फिर वो specifications से conform नहीं करता. Now, as these examples illustrate, conformance to specification is directly measurable, though it may not be directly related to the consumer's idea of quality. So, अगर हम conformance of specification के हिसाब से हम total quality देखते हैं तो उसको हम measure कर सकते हैं. We can measure it according to 20 minutes, maximum 10 minutes more, hotel room service or food delivery, and maybe a few inches of difference in a certain machine part, or the amount of electricity that a light bulb, a 60-watt bulb, should produce. Now, these can be measured, and you can check according to that if they are fulfilling that requirement. Now, though it may not be directly related to the consumer's idea of quality, even though maybe consumer idea नहीं है, but a company के एक fixed rules पे वो quality maintain हो रही है. Now, when we further go on to study about fitness for use, now fitness for use focuses on how well the product performs its intended function or use. So, ये देखना कि एक product कितना अपने use कैसे यानी intended function है, let's say like 1 year तक इस product को ख़राब नहीं होना चाहिए, ठीक है. So वो क्या 1 year तक वो product चलेगा? Will it maintain that quality? Now, for example, let's say a Mercedes-Benz and a Jeep Cherokee both meet a fitness for use definition if one considers transportation as the intended function. अगर सिर्फ हम देखें कि intended function जो है इसका जो हम चाह रहे हैं वो सिर्फ transportation है, तो फिर Mercedes Benz भी वही हमें transport, तो Mercedes Benz में भी हमें मिल रही है और हमें एक Jeep Cherokee में भी हमें transport मिल रही है. But however, now seeing the quality of a Jeep, the way a Jeep would be working and Mercedes, now it's a huge difference, you see. The Mercedes charges you much more than when buying instead a Jeep. So what are the differences? If it's just let's say transportation, then they're providing that. But it's, however, if the definition becomes more specific, now if we make it more specific या बहुत pinpoint करके खास हम बात करें, तो it and assumes that the intended use is for transportation on mountain roads and carrying fishing gear, the Jeep Cherokee has a greater fitness for use. अब हम किसी प्रोडक्ट का फिटनेस फॉर यूज अगर हम देखना चाह रहे हैं या किसी सर्विस का, तो लेट्स से हमने ये एग्जांपल लिया मर्सिडीज बेंज एंड जीप चेरोकी का. नाउ लेट्स से हमने अगर सिर्फ स्पेसिफाई किया कि इसका फंक्शन जो है वो ट्रांसपोर्टेशन है, फिर तो वो दोनों उस पर कंप्लाई कर रहे हैं. अगर हम कहते हैं कि ये ट्रांसपोर्टेशन हमें माउंटेन रोड्स में चाहिए, ठीक है, पहाड़ी इलाके में चाहिए जहाँ पे हम लोग फिशिंग गेयर भी लेके जा सकें, हम कोई और चीज़ें कैरी कर लेके जा सकें, जैसे हाइकिंग के लिए, तो उस वक्त जीप हमें जो है वो फिटनेस फॉर यूज़ के लिए ग्रेटर उस पे जो है ना अमाउंट पे हमें सूट करेगी. Now you can also see that fitness for use is a user-based definition, in that it is intended to meet the needs of a specific user group. So user for use, fitness for use, हम कहाँ पे गएंगे कि जहाँ user based definition होगी, वो जिसकी जैसी need वैसे ही उसको सर्विस उसने उस प्रोडक्ट से या उस चीज़ से उसने सर्विस लेनी है. Now for example, somebody has to go and remain in the city and drive around in a city where it has wonderful roads and just going to the office, then a Mercedes would be a very classic car. But if you want to go into the mountains, then on rough roads, maybe going up hills, so at that point a Mercedes wouldn't be so practical, and especially for carrying gear, a Jeep would be more practical. So it depends on the customer's need. So fitness for use would be a user-based definition, and it is intended to meet the needs of a specific user group. कोई भी specific group जो जिसको जो need है वो उसके ऊपर यानी उसको provide करने के लिए. Now, if we speak about the third thing is value for price paid. When we are explaining value for price paid is a definition of quality that consumers often use for product or service usefulness. So अगर हम ये चीज़ देखें तो we've paid something for a product. So is that did we really pay for the quality or the stuff that we are getting in return of that price? So value for price paid is a definition of quality. We would say that consumers often use for product or service usefulness. Now, this is the only definition that combines economics with consumer criteria. It assumes that the definition of quality is price sensitive. ये सिर्फ एक वो definition है, let's say कि क्योंकि ये quality को define कर रहा है कि product या service के लिए usefulness हमने price pay की है या नहीं. Now there is, like it said, only definition that combines economics with the consumer criteria. सिर्फ economics को यानी आपके finances with a consumer's needs, उसको ये combine कर रही है. Now it assumes that the definition of quality is price sensitive. So इसकी assumption के हिसाब से maybe quality उसकी price sensitive है, price के ऊपर depend करती है. Now for example, suppose that you wish to sign up for a personal finance seminar, let's say, and discover that the same class is being taught at two different colleges at significantly different tuition rates. If you take the less expensive seminar, you will feel that you have received greater value for the price. Now, example के तौर पे हम देखें कि एक finance seminar है, ठीक है, students personal finance seminar, student wants to attend that. Now, you being the student, if you want to attend that, and we're having that seminar at two different colleges, in two different standards maybe, and the prices or tuition rates at both the colleges are different. One is charging you a lot more, and the other one is charging you less for it. Now, if you consider that, first of all, what you would be looking at, if you look at it from the sense of just the quality, then you would be looking at the organization and the name, and do they maintain that quality in the market? If not, if you look at it from the price point of view or value point of view, then we would say that if you take the less expensive seminar in the college, then you will feel that you've received greater value for the price, that you've received more than what you've paid for. So the next point would be support services. Support services provided are often how the quality of a product or service is judged. So support services हम कैसे जज करते हैं कि कोई भी product या कोई भी service है, उसको इस point पे जज किया जाता है कि जिस तरीके से वो provide होगी, उसकी quality वो depend करती है. That's the quality. Now, quality does not apply only to the product or service itself. It also applies to the people, processes, and organizational environment associated with it. So सिर्फ अगर हम support services देखें, so it's not all about just the quality of a certain product or a service provided to the customer. उसको हम सिर्फ उस तरह judge नहीं कर सकते, but हम ये कहेंगे कि not only कि उसका product, but या service itself, but it also applies कि जो है ना processes पे, organizational environment पे, associated जो है वो उसके साथ, and to the people also, और उससे जो लोग associated हैं. Now, for example, the quality of a university, let's say, is judged not only by the quality of staff and course offerings, but also by the efficiency and accuracy of processing paperwork. So, एक यूनिवर्सिटी की क्वालिटी अगर हम जज करना चाहते हैं, let's say, तो वो सिर्फ स्टाफ या फैकल्टी से या जो कोर्सेज ऑफर हो रहे हैं उससे आप नहीं जज कर सकते उसको. आपने ये भी देखना है कि वो यूनिवर्सिटी आपकी एक्यूरेसी में और एफिशिएंसी है उसकी प्रोसेसिंग पेपर वर्क में भी. Like, are you completing, if let's say a student has taken admission in a certain university, and they've heard that that university has very top class staff and faculty and the courses are very good. So, will they be finishing their required degree on time? If they've done everything right from themselves, they've passed every single course and they've gone that. Would the paperwork and everything be a delay in them giving them a degree, or will the university be efficient in that or accurate in it? Then in other things. So then there are many ways to judge that. Now, if we further try to judge quality, let's say from the psychological point of view, so the psychological criteria would be a way of defining quality that focuses on judgmental evaluations of what constitutes product or service excellence. So, अगर हम psychological criteria के हिसाब से देखें तो it's a way of defining quality, ठीक है, एक way है quality को define करने के लिए, that focuses on judgmental evaluation of what constitutes product or service excellence. कि हमारा एक judgmental evaluations है कि एक product और service की excellence कहाँ पे है, ये किस तरह होनी चाहिए. Now, psychological criteria is a subjective definition that focuses on the judgmental evaluation of what constitutes product or service quality. So, different factors contribute to the evaluation, such as the atmosphere of the environment or the perceived prestige of the product. So, आप atmosphere देख सकते हैं, environment का psychological criteria अगर आपने judge करना है कि judgmental evaluation है. So, maybe उसमें environment and atmosphere that would make a difference, वो उसका फर्क पड़ेगा, or the perceived prestige of the product. Okay? So, for example, let's say that a hospital patient may receive average health care, but a very friendly staff may leave the impression of high quality. So, अगर हम hospital में देखें तो maybe average health care दे रहे हैं, जैसे हमारे government hospitals हैं, they're not very top class. If you compare them with maybe, let's say, a private hospital, then we would say that the quality is down. But if they're giving average health care, but if you meet one of the nurses or the staff who are very friendly and who pay a lot of attention to that patient and treat them properly and give them proper protocol, then the impression what that patient would take would be of high quality, even though that the healthcare is of just average nature. So, but the impression from the staff and people would be that it's of high quality. So similarly, we commonly associate certain products with excellence because of their reputation. Rolex watches, Mercedes-Benz automobiles are examples also. So sometimes it's just the reputation of a certain product, or let's say the excellence of it, and that precedes that product. So similarly, हम इन products को हम excellence में भी कहते हैं कि reputation इनकी बहुत high है, कि बहुत मशहूर है या बहुत famous है. तो we don't even go to look at the quality that that product is providing us. We would just go for the name. In many brands, when you go and try to buy, then it's just the brand name that you're buying. You're not looking at the quality, but you assume that that particular brand would be providing you with the best quality. तो आपकी assumption है. So Rolex watches would be an example. Mercedes-Benz cars are also an example. So then continuing, we would say that differences between manufacturing and service organizations. So defining quality, if we're judging it, the difference between manufacturing and service organizations, उनके बीच में अगर हम difference देखना चाहते हैं कि quality कैसे हम judge कर सकते हैं. So defining quality in manufacturing organizations is often different from that of services. So manufacturing organizations का quality को judge करना services से वो different होगा. Manufacturing organizations produce a tangible product that can be seen, touched and directly measured. So अगर हम manufacturing organizations देखिए तो it can produce a tangible product जो है जो हम देख सकते हैं, touch कर सकते हैं and we can directly measure. Now examples would include cars, CD players, clothes, computers and food items. ये manufacturing organization की quality हम judge कर सकते हैं. We can judge them by the cars, we can judge them if there is a CD player, the clothes, computers, food items. These are things that we can see, we can touch, and we can directly measure and define quality. But therefore, quality definitions in manufacturing usually focus on tangible product features. So इसलिए ज़्यादातर manufacturing में वो tangible product features पे judge करते हैं हम quality. Now the most common quality definition in manufacturing is conformance. So most common quality definition जो होगी manufacturing में वो conformance के नाम से होगी, which is the degree to which a product characteristics meet preset standards. So हमने पहले भी conformance to standard पढ़ा, तो उसी से related है कि अगर हम manufacturing में देखें तो वो ज़्यादातर conformance पे base होती है. Now which is the degree, इसको हम judge कैसे करते हैं? Conformance is by which product characteristics meet present preset standards. कोई भी standard set हो चुके हैं और वो product जो है उसके characteristics उसको उस standard को meet करेंगे. हाँ, ये standard set हो चुका है, इस standard को ये fulfill कर रहा है. Now, other common definitions of quality in manufacturing would include performance. ठीक है, conformance तो एक आ गई, फिर उसके बाद performance है, such as acceleration of a vehicle. ठीक है, reliability, that the product will function as expected without failure. So, अगर हम देखें तो सिर्फ confirmation के अलावा हमारी performance भी हम देखते हैं manufacturing में. ठीक है, कि quality अगर हमने manufacturing में judge करनी है. For example, let's say कि हम कोई car की बात कर रहे हैं, तो it's not just about the name of the car, but also let's say कि the acceleration of a vehicle, how fast a vehicle would go, then the reliability, how reliable that car is, that you are sure that it wouldn't break down, and that the product will function as expected without failure, और कि product जो है आपका without failure वो function करेगा. Now features भी, features, the extras that are included beyond the basic characteristics. So features वो होंगे जो आपको extra facilities एक organization या एक manufacturer आपको देगा जो basic characteristics से हट के है. Let's say for example, different types of headlights, that would be a feature. Maybe a car tape would be a feature of a car. And the inside, the interior of a car, maybe the seating, the dashboard, those things would be included in the feature, which is separate from the normal characteristics or basic characteristics of the car, the running maintenance. So then durability, expected operational life of the product. So उसमें फिर हम durability देखते हैं कि is it durable enough and that उसकी product की life कितनी है, and serviceability, how readily a product can be repaired. Now the other last thing, main thing would be the serviceability. ये चीज़ जो है कि product को अगर ख़राब हो जाता है तो उसको वो कितना आसानी से repair हो सकता है. The relative importance of these definitions is based on the preferences of each individual consumer or customer. So related importance जो है इन definitions की कि उसमें आपकी performance आ गई, reliability आ गई, आपके features आ गए, आपके durability आ गई, आपके serviceability आ गई. These would be definitions are based on the preferences of हर different customer की individual choice पे. Now, it is easy to see how different customers can have different definitions in mind when they speak of high product quality. So अगर हम ये देखेंगे तो हम ये जज कर सकते हैं कि it is easy to see कि कहीं different customers के different views और different definitions जो हैं mind में वो क्या होंगे जब वो high product quality के बारे में बात करते हैं. Now, in contrast to manufacturing, let's say, service organizations produce a product that is intangible. So, manufacturing के contrast में service organizations को अगर हम judge करें, ठीक है, manufacturing जो कर रहे हैं, जो organizations quality provide कर रही हैं, वो they are tangible. Service organizations produce a product that is intangible. Now, for example, usually the complete product cannot be seen or touched. Rather, it is experienced. So, जो service organizations में क्या है, वो experience पे based है, not के services. Like, let's say, for example, you have bought an air conditioner, let's say, and the company is any particular company that you bought it from, and that company is supposed to come and provide you services, let's say, once a month. So, that services that company is providing is a part of that quality that they're providing. So, you cannot see it. You cannot judge it according to or touch it as a based written thing or a formal product or any part. But it would be judged by your experience. They would come and give you the service. And if that service is of quality and you are satisfied, then that means it's judged on your experience and that product would give customer satisfaction. Now, examples could include delivery of healthcare. So in hospitals, healthcare is also something that you would experience. Experience of staying at a vacation resort and learning at a university. So 3 examples हम judge करेंगे. अगर healthcare में हम देखें, so when people are ill, when if they're getting proper healthcare, then that would be a service provided with quality. An experience of staying at a vacation resort, किसी vacation resort में आपने जाना है, वहाँ stay करना है, तो उसका जो experience आप वहाँ रह के करोगे, that's the only way of judging if that place is of quality or not. And then also learning at a university. So if you're learning in a university also, it's only by experience that you can judge if you are getting quality education or not. Now, the intangible nature of the product makes defining quality difficult. So, manufacturing में defining quality is much more easier because they are tangible things. You can touch them, you can see them, you can measure them. But intangible nature of products, it's very difficult to define quality. Now, since a service is experienced, perceptions can be highly subjective. So, अगर कोई service experience हो रहा है आपको, so उसकी perceptions वो highly subjective हो सकते हैं. In addition to tangible factors, quality of services is often defined by perpetual factors. So, a perceptual factor, sorry. So, what we would say is that maybe tangible goods, it's not just we can't say that the factors are the quality of services. What we can judge would be if they're defined by perceptual factors, that what we are perceiving, जो हमें समझ आ रहा है, जो हमें नजर आ रहा है, जो हम feel कर रहे हैं, experience कर रहे हैं. Now, these include responsiveness to customer needs. So, main चीज इसमें जो है क्या चीजें आ जाएंगी? पहली चीज कि आपके responsiveness हो customer needs के लिए, ठीक है, courtesy and friendliness of staff, ठीक है, आपकी courtesy हो और friendliness हो staff के साथ. फिर promptness in resolving complaints, आपकी complaints resolve करने में efficient हो, बहुत जल्दी आपकी complaints solve हो जाए. And atmosphere. So 3 things: courtesy and friendliness of the staff, promptness in resolving complaints, and atmosphere. Now, other definitions of quality in services include time, the amount of time a customer has to wait for the service, and consistency, the degree to which the service is the same each time. Consistency, कि एक ही जैसी चीज चले. लेट्स से आपको सर्विस प्रोवाइड होने में कितनी देर कस्टमर को वेट करना पड़ रहा है, ठीक है. लेट्स से फूड फॉर एग्जांपल इन अ रेस्टोरेंट, or let's say in any other facility that you've ordered a service at home, repairment or anything. The amount of time that the customer waits, and then the consistency कि हर दफ़ा आप जो सर्विस मांग रहे हो वो उसी क्वालिटी को और सेम हो, उसी चीज़, यानी उसमें चेंजेस ना हो. Now for these reasons, defining quality in services can be especially challenging. So services में quality को define करना it's very, very difficult. So dimensions of quality for manufacturing versus service organizations will be further shown in the table of 5.1. We'll further look in the further slides. So dimensions of quality for manufacturing हम उनको देखेंगे versus service organizations. So in this table 5.1 we're looking at the dimensions of quality for manufacturing service versus service organizations. Now, if we look at, let's say, manufacturing and organizations versus service organizations, conformance to specifications would be tangible factors. Performance would be in services. In manufacturing, the conformance to specifications and service would be tangible factors. In manufacturing, performance, and in service, consistency. Manufacturing reliability. In service, we would look at the responsiveness to the customer's needs. In manufacturing, we look at features. In service, we would look at courtesy and friendliness. In manufacturing, we would look at durability. In service, we would look at timeliness and promptness. So, जहाँ हम durability किसी चीज़ की देख रहे हैं, वहाँ हम services में हम उसको जज करेंगे किससे कि वो timelines पे पूरा हो रहा है और promptness कितना prompt है. फीचर्स अगर हम देखेंगे मैन्युफैक्चरिंग में हम उसके फीचर्स प्रोडक्ट के कोई देखेंगे तो सर्विसेज में हम उसकी कर्टसी या फ्रेंडलीनेस देखेंगे, ठीक है, नेचर देखेंगे जिस तरह हमें डील किया गया. सर्विस एबिलिटी अगर हम देखें मैन्युफैक्चरिंग में तो सर्विस ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस में हम उसका एटमॉस्फेयर देखेंगे. So all of these you can see the differences. You see what you're going to be judging in manufacturing organizations and what you would be judging in service organizations. The next, what we would further go on to study would be the cost of quality. Right now, what we're trying to do is trying to understand the different definitions of quality and how the whole thing works, and then further we'll be going on and explaining how productivity works. So cost of quality, in this, first of all, let's say prevention costs. So costs incurred in the process of preventing poor quality from occurring. So प्रिवेंशन कॉस्ट में क्या चीज़ आ जाएगी कि कॉस्ट इंक्योर्ड जो इन द प्रोसेस ऑफ प्रिवेंटिंग, ताकि वो कॉस्ट जो है जो लगे हों जिस पे आप प्रिवेंट कर रहे हो कि पुअर क्वालिटी आपकी ना जो है ना हो प्रोडक्ट में. अप्रेजल कॉस्ट वुड बी कॉस्ट इनकर्ड इन द प्रोसेस ऑफ अनकवरिंग डिफेक्ट्स. अप्रेजल कॉस्ट क्या होगा? वो कॉस्ट जिसमें जो लगी है जो डिफेक्ट्स को दूर करने के लिए या ढूंढने के लिए. Now, internal failure costs, that would be costs associated with discovering poor product quality before the product reaches the customer. So, internal failure costs क्या आएगा उस पे कि आप वो cost देखोगे जो आप discover कर रहे हो कि poor quality आपका कोई product का आपने दिया है, अभी customer तक तो पहुंचा नहीं है. So, that product को उसको customer से पहुंचने से पहले आप जब उसमें आप उसकी quality judge करते हो, वहाँ पे आपके internal failure costs आ जाएंगे. फिर external failure costs associated with quality problems that occur at the customer site. External failure costs में क्या कि कोई भी quality problems आ जाते हैं जो customer site के site पे. Now, when studying that in more detail, we would say that the reason quality has gained such prominence is that organizations have gained an understanding of the high cost of poor quality. The reasons quality की क्या है? It's gained much prominence है कि organizations में they've gained that understanding of high cost of poor quality. So आप high cost लेकिन quality आपको poor मिल रही है. Now quality affects all aspects of the organization and has dramatic cost implications. सो क्वालिटी जो है वो आपके हर एस्पेक्ट को ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के उसको जज करती है, एंड ड्रामेटिक कॉस्ट इम्प्लीकेशंस भी होती हैं क्वालिटी मेंटेन करने के लिए. नाउ द मोस्ट ऑब्वियस कॉन्सिक्वेंस occurs when poor quality creates dissatisfied customers and eventually leads to loss of business. So सबसे ज़्यादा आपका कहाँ से आपका कॉस्ट इफेक्ट हो रहा है कि अगर आपने क्वालिटी अच्छी नहीं दी, you've given poor quality, और वो कस्टमर्स आपके फिर सेटिस्फाइड नहीं होते, चाहे वो आपकी मैन्युफैक्चरिंग प्रोडक्ट से या आपके सर्विसेज से. एंड इट एंड्स एंड इट लीड्स टू लॉस इन बिजनेस. So आपके जब कस्टमर्स चले जाएंगे तो obviously you will be losing business then. So however, quality has many other costs also, which can be divided into two categories. So quality के लेकिन इसके अलावा भी costs है, हम उनको two categories में divide करते हैं. Now the first category consists of costs necessary for achieving high quality, which are called quality control costs. There are two types, prevention costs and appraisal costs. अब इसमें दो चीजें आ जाती हैं. फर्स्ट कैटेगरी क्या आ गई हमारे पास? नेसेसरी फॉर अचीविंग हाई क्वालिटी. हम हाई क्वालिटी अचीव करने के लिए जो कॉस्ट आएगी वो इट वुड बी कॉल्ड क्वालिटी कंट्रोल कॉस्ट. और उसकी दो टाइप्स हैं, एक प्रिवेंशन कॉस्ट और एक अप्रेजल कॉस्ट. जिस तरह मैंने आपको एक्सप्लेन किया कि प्रिवेंशन में क्या है और अप्रेजल में क्या है. फिर सेकंड कैटेगरी क्या आ जाती है? सेकंड कैटेगरी कंसिस्ट ऑफ द कॉस्ट कॉन्सिक्वेंसेस ऑफ पुअर क्वालिटी which are called quality failure costs. So these include external failure costs and internal failure costs. अब सेकंड कैटेगरी क्या आ गई कि कॉस्ट कॉन्सिक्वेंसेस. अगर आप पुअर क्वालिटी देते हैं तो उसके कॉन्सिक्वेंसेस क्या हैं, वो आपके क्वालिटी फेलियर कॉस्ट में आ जाता है. उसमें दो चीजें आ जाती हैं, इंक्लूड्स टू थिंग्स. वन वुड बी द एक्सटर्नल and one would be the internal failure cost. Now these costs of quality are shown in figure 5.1. The first two costs are incurred in the hope of preventing the second two. तो फर्स्ट वाले जो है वो हमने शो किया आपको 5.1 में कि those costs are incurred, वो इसलिए बर्दाश्त किया जाता है कि वो प्रिवेंट किए जाएं कि अगले दो को प्रिवेंट किया जा सके. So we take those costs, maintain those costs for providing quality. अब पहले वाले को let's study this in more detail now. Prevention costs. Prevention costs क्या है? हमने अभी स्टडी किया तो we'll go into more detail of it. That prevention costs are all costs incurred in the process of preventing poor quality from occurring. So ये सारे वो cost है जो हम लगाते हैं एक उस प्रोसेस में ताकि हमारी प्रिवेंट कर सके हम कि क्वालिटी हमारी पुअर ना हो. ठीक है, इट शुडंट हैपन, पुअर क्वालिटी नहीं होनी चाहिए. नाउ दे इंक्लूड क्वालिटी प्लानिंग कॉस्ट सच एज द कॉस्ट ऑफ डेवलपिंग एंड इम्प्लीमेंटिंग अ क्वालिटी प्लान. सो क्वालिटी प्लानिंग कॉस्ट हम उसमें डिस्कस करते हैं, सच एज द कॉस्ट ऑफ डेवलपिंग, कोई चीज डेवलप कर रहे हैं, या इम्प्लीमेंटिंग अ क्वालिटी प्लान, कोई इम्प्लीमेंट कर रहे हैं कोई प्लान हम उसके ऊपर. Now also it also included are the cost of product and process design. So ना सिर्फ के implementation but also उसमें product and process design का भी cost शामिल है. Now from collecting customer information to designing processes that achieve conformance to specifications. So ना सिर्फ आपका जो है ना आपने कस्टमर से इंफॉर्मेशन कलेक्ट करनी है, बट इवन आपके डिजाइनिंग प्रोसेसेस दैट अचीव जो कंफॉर्मेंस टू स्पेसिफिकेशंस के लिए दैट कॉस्ट आर इंक्लूडेड इन दिस आल्सो आपके प्रिवेंशन कॉस्ट में. ना प्रिवेंशन कॉस्ट में एक और चीज जो है, अनदर पॉइंट, एम्प्लॉय ट्रेनिंग इन क्वालिटी मेजरमेंट is included as part of this cost also, as well as the cost of maintaining records for information and data related to quality. So पहली चीज आपने ये देखा कि उसमें जो है आपके डेवलपिंग एंड इम्प्लीमेंटिंग ए क्वालिटी प्लान. ठीक है. सेकंड वुड बी कॉस्ट ऑफ प्रोडक्ट एंड प्रोसेस डिजाइन. एंड थर्ड आपके जो एम्प्लॉय ट्रेनिंग आप प्रोग्राम्स देते हैं इन क्वालिटी मेजरमेंट, इवन दैट इज अ पार्ट ऑफ इंक्लूडेड इन प्रिवेंशन कॉस्ट, बिकॉज व्हेन यू आर ट्रेनिंग योर employees for a certain to maintain the certain quality, That training cost would be in prevention cost because you're trying to prevent poor quality. You're trying to prevent it so that you can give high quality. So you train your employees to provide the customer with that quality, be it in services, be it in manufacturing, or in any field. So measurement is included also as a part of the cost, and as well as the cost of maintaining records. Now, maintaining records for information, कि आपने records रखे हैं, and data related to quality. इसके cost भी आपके prevention cost में ही आ जाएंगे. The next thing what we were studying was appraisal cost. अब appraisal cost क्या है? एक quality maintain करने के लिए the expenses that you would be doing are incurred in the process of uncovering defects. ये उस process में कि आपके defects जो है वो दूर हो सके. Let's say for example, they include the cost of quality inspections, product testing, and performing audits to make sure that quality standards are being met. अब हर organization में एक audit team होती है, ठीक है? That audit team is all related to checking this, that there is that organization providing proper quality or not. For example, that we were saying that, let's say that a university, we would be looking at that if a university is providing proper quality to the students by giving them their facilities as good faculty, good standards, good everything. Now, we're, let's say, manufacturing a product. So if we're manufacturing a product, then we would be testing that product also to see if it's durable or if it would be accepted by the customer. So product testing उसमें आ जाती है, उसमें quality inspections आ जाती हैं और उसमें audits आ जाते हैं जिसमें आप यानी quality of standards जो है वो आप देख सकते हो कि वो meet हो रही हैं या नहीं. Now also included in this category are the costs of worker time spent measuring quality and the cost of equipment used for quality appraisal. तो इसमें दूसरी चीज जो जज की जाती है that would be that categories जो है वो cost की worker time जो है जो लगा है, ठीक है, that has been spent on measuring the quality and judging or testing it, and the cost of the equipment that is used for judging or maintaining quality for the appraisal. So that would all come under the appraisal costs. Then we look at internal failure costs. Internal failure costs में अगर हम देखें तो they are associated with discovering poor product quality before the product reaches the customer site. ठीक है? So आपने ये क्या देखना है कि poor product quality जो है before it's reaching the customer, that's internal failure cost. Now one type of internal failure cost is rework, which is the cost of correcting the defective item. कोई भी defective item है manufacturing में especially, so उसको rework करना पड़ता है, दोबारा आपको बनाना पड़ेगा. So that would be correcting the defective item. So that would be internal failure cost. Now sometimes the item is so defective that it cannot be corrected and must be thrown away. So वो आपके उसमें internal failure में आ जाएगा cost में, ठीक है. Sometimes इतना defective बन जाता है कोई product या कोई material कि उसको दोबारा से correct करके repair नहीं किया जा सकता, and they have to throw it away. So वो तो ज़ाया हो गया, then वो expense जो उसके ऊपर लगा उसकी manufacturing में वो भी waste हो गया. So this is called scrap, and its costs include all the material, labor and machine costs spent in producing the defective product. So scrap में क्या चीज़ आ गई? Scrap तो हो गया वो material या वो product, but उसमें cost तो बनने में तो वही लगी, labor की भी cost उतनी ही पड़ी, आपको machine की cost भी उतनी ही पड़ी, and material भी उतना ही लगा, but आपको product जो है वो defective मिला. So वो आपके internal failure cost में आ जाएगा. Now other types of internal failure costs include the cost of machine downtime due to failures in the process and the cost of discounting defective items for salvage value. So दूसरा हम चीज़ देखें अगर तो internal failures में वो cost would include machine downtime, ठीक है, कोई failure हो जाता है किसी process में, so that would be one, and discounting defective items for salvage value. So doing that. That would all be in internal failure costs. Now when we move on to speaking about external failure costs. Now external failure costs are associated with quality problems that occur at the customer's side. तो वो तो internally हो गए कि आपने internally आपके failure के जो है ना आपने judge करने, ये external है, ठीक है, जो product पहुंचने के बाद customer side पे. Now let's say problems occurring. These costs can be particularly damaging because customers' faith and loyalty can be difficult to regain. So सबसे main चीज़ ये आपको judge करने में क्यों difficulty हो सकती कि external failure costs ज़्यादा damaging क्यों होगा, क्योंकि maybe a customer's faith किसी एक product में या उसकी loyalty जो है उस product के लिए that would be damaged. उसको एक quality नहीं मिली, उसने next time उसको use ही नहीं करना, उसने कहना कि नहीं ये अच्छी quality नहीं थी. So उसका faith lose हो सकता है. That's the worst part where you lose जो आपका business जो है वो down जाएगा because you're losing customers for that. Now they include everything from customer complaints, product returns and repairs to warranty claims, recalls and even litigation costs resulting from product liability issues. इसमें सारी चीजें आ जाती हैं external failure costs में आपको काउंट करना होता है. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आप कस्टमर कंप्लेंट्स देखते हैं, फिर प्रोडक्ट अगर कोई रिटर्न हो रहा है आप उसका वो कॉस्ट आपको पड़ती है, फिर रिपेयर्स की, फिर वारंटी क्लेम्स के लिए अगर आते हैं, रिकॉल्स होते हैं एंड लिटिगेशन वुड बी समथिंग कि अगर आपको लीगली कोई आपके ऊपर केस कर देते हैं या ऑर्गेनाइजेशन पे या कंपनी पे या आपके प्रोडक्ट के लिए कि उसकी कॉस्ट जो है रिजल्टिंग उस पे जो लीगल यानी प्रोसीडिंग्स पे जो कॉस्ट आएगी वुड बी वो इस चीज़ की कि प्रोडक्ट रिलायबिलिटी इश्यूज थे, रिलायबल नहीं था प्रोडक्ट. सो फाइनल कंपोनेंट ऑफ दिस कॉस्ट इज लॉस्ट सेल्स एंड लॉस्ट कस्टमर्स. तो इसमें क्या नुकसान, मेन चीज़ इसका चीज़ क्या कंपोनेंट आ गया कि सेल्स भी आपके लॉस्ट हो गए एंड यू लॉस्ट योर कस्टमर्स. सो फॉर एग्जाम्पल नाउ मैन्युफैक्चरर्स फॉर लंच मीट्स and hot dogs whose products have been recalled due to bacterial contamination have had to struggle to regain consumer confidence. So that would be another part of it also. We would say that if we are providing lunch meats and hot dogs whose products have been recalled because they have been contaminated, so a customer would be losing that and wouldn't be using it. And they have to struggle to regain consumer confidence also. So they would have to try to maintain more quality to provide that. Now other examples include auto manufacturers whose products have been recalled due to major malfunctions such as problematic braking systems and airlines that have experienced a crash with many fatalities. External failure. So एक दूसरा example हम कर सकते हैं कि we can be speaking about manufacturers जो है whose products have been recalled. कोई ऐसे manufacturers हैं जिनके product को recall कर दिया गया due to major malfunctions. उसमें major malfunctions हो गए such as problematic braking systems आ गए and airlines that have experienced a crash with many fatalities. So कोई अगर airlines का crash हो जाता है, ठीक है, प्लेन क्रैश हो गया या कोई ऐसे ऑटोमोबाइल में कोई ब्रेकिंग सिस्टम में प्रॉब्लम आ गया. सो एक्सटर्नल फेलियर कैन समटाइम्स पुट अ कंपनी आउट ऑफ बिजनेस ऑलमोस्ट ओवरनाइट. सो अगर हम जज करें क्वालिटी पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से तो एक्सटर्नल जो फेलियर है वो किसी एक कंपनी को ओवरनाइट आउट ऑफ बिजनेस कर सकती है. इट कैन मेक देम बैंकरप्ट एंड दे कैन लूज देयर बिजनेस इन इट. नाउ एक्सटर्नल फेलियर कॉस्ट, व्हेन वी लुक एट प्रिवेंशन कॉस्ट and costs of preparing and implementing a quality plan. So appraisal costs, costs of testing, evaluating and inspecting quality. Then internal failure costs would be costs of scrap, work, rework and material losses. And then the external failure costs would be costs of failure at customer site, including returns, repairs and recalls. So that would be enough for today, students. We will be studying further about the productivity of and the different parts of total quality management in our further lectures. And I hope that you've understood everything clearly. So in the next one, we'll be further taking this lecture onwards. Thank you so much.